many circles together over the years, but I've kept up with him as he's gone through his career, and he's I know it didn't go the way he wanted it down there at Florida, but that doesn't make him any less of a coach. He's been a great coach for a long time.
How's your relationship with Spurrier evolved since he left South Carolina?
Man, well, I'm going. He's invited me to his Hall of Fame dinner in a couple weeks. Actually, I guess that's coming up here in a few weeks. That ought to be a lot of fun. But it's been it's good. It's good. I see him 3 or 4 times a year, and but he'll reach out to me from time to time, and very respectful. Very, we're both competitors. And, he kind of went about his business a little different than maybe I do. But we had our moments, no doubt about it. We had some moments along the way. But I've always had great respect for him as a coach. He's one of the best. That's why he's going in the Hall of Fame. So, good relationship.
Do you look back and appreciate those moments? You look back and, wow, that was a fond memory. That makes game just a little bit better.
Oh, yeah. I try to. I try to appreciate the whole journey. There's a few I'd like to go back and change, but it don't work that way. That's why you better focus on where you are and doing the very best you can. Being great right here in this moment.
Some of the players mentioned yesterday that they thought the 5 bombs that people did pictures with you were a little bit disrespectful. When did you first learn that was happening?
Yeah. I take pictures of people all the time, and just different people, because I don't do social media. I don't have Facebook and none of that stuff. So I guess people take pictures and they put it all over the world or something. And I would have random people show me something, and I'd be like, well, son of a gun, because I just taking a picture with somebody at a McDonald's or something. I have no idea, and but that's just part of the rivalry. It's a rivalry. And they don't, those people don't know me. They don't like me because I work at Clemson. I don't take that personal. They don't know me. They don't know me. They just know I'm the coach. And so if I'm the coach, I'm a bad guy. Pull against him. So that's just kind of how it goes in this state.
Coach, a belated happy birthday to you.
Thank
your
you.
Players do anything to observe your birthday yesterday? And what has it been like to always have your birthday fall in the week of South Carolina every year?
Awesome. When it was Alabama-Auburn before I came here, so I've had my birthday on Alabama-Auburn Day. I've had my birthday Clemson-South Carolina Day. I've had my birthday, a lot of moments. It's an awesome time of the year, but it's a great day. My mom was in town, and she stayed up for the weekend, and so she was up early yesterday morning rolling out some homemade chicken and dumplings, and so I went home at lunch and had me a couple bowls of chicken and dumplings, and then when I got home last night, about 10 o'clock, I had me some more chicken and dumplings, and a bunch of cakes and cookies, and just appreciate all the well wishes. A lot of funny text messages from a lot of former players and stuff. They all like to mess with me, so it was good. It was a great day, and it was also Reagan Upshaw's birthday yesterday, another one of our players, so we share that, and it's great. Mike Kingsmore, his birthday is yesterday. There's a few people. Josh Turner, the singer, country music singer, he texts me, happy birthday. He's a big Clemson fan. I don't know if he's a grad or not, Josh Turner, but he's a big Clemson fan. But anyway, so it's a good day. But players, we just always harass each other, and that's kind of what it was, and move on.
Do you have a favorite golf? Skolsky would be the guy that might.
We'll see how it goes this week. We'll see how they practice, and we'll talk about it in our personnel meetings on Wednesday. That's usually when we kind of really hammer down where we are after a few days of practice and go from there.
Coach, going back to the 5 photos, did it make the 3-game winning streak after the photos were taken that much sweeter?
The 5 photos, no. What made it sweet was just winning. It meant that we were going to have an opportunity to win the state championship and hang on to that trophy, but also achieve bigger goals. That's what made it the most sweet, was knowing that, hey, we got a chance to go play for the ACC championship, and you win that, you go to the playoff. So just kind of part of our process around here. But it wouldn't. It's sweet anytime. If you're 1-10, it's sweet. Hope I never experience that, but it's always a sweet win in this game.
Coach, how does the experience in these odd years when you go to Williams-Brice Stadium change compared to when you're here in the Valley? And what are the memories that stand out to you from being there at Williams-Brice? I can imagine the last trip was pretty good.
The only real change is just when we get together on Friday. When it's a home game, they don't get over here till lunch, and then we'll have a lunch and meetings usually about 2:00, and then we leave here about 4:40 to go to the hotel. But when you're going down there, we'll meet I think my senior meeting's at 10:30 Friday morning, and we'll have a team meeting. We'll have game prep, we'll have a little lunch, and then we'll leave here about 2:00 or something. We'll get down there about 4:30. So it's really just that Friday part is the different part from a logistical standpoint. But as far as being down there, I mean, I've been in some barn burners down there. I got some great memories, and I got some pretty crappy ones too. But I go back to my first one. Obviously, that game was unbelievable. 63-17. That game was unbelievable. You know, it's my first game. I'm like, well, this ain't no big deal. You know, I mean, it was like bam, 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 right out of the gate. We hit some huge plays. Derek Hamilton, Aries Curry, Ben Hall, just bam, 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 and it was just kind of over. So I obviously remember that. I remember going down there, and I remember my man Buck Holtz coming up with big. I told him, I said, you better not miss this kick. And but he nailed a kick to win it right there at the end, right 2 seconds. I remember Charlie Whitehurst. I think it was a 1st and 35, if I remember correctly. I think Charlie was quarterback. 1st and 35. I don't know if I've ever been a part of that. And somehow or another, we nickeled and dimed, and we get the first down. I remember 4th down and maybe 4. We were backed up. We hit Stuckey to give us a 4th down and 4. And I remember talking about the call. I'm like, listen, it's going to be man coverage. We got to give our best chance. Aaron Kelly was our best player, and he wins on a press techniques, squirt release, slant route to give us the first down. I remember 3rd and 12. I think it was 3rd and 12, and they went man to man, and Curtis Bayham, unbelievable release technique and influence in his route, and a throw by on a corner route, and he catches it and runs for 20-something yards. And then I think we turned around and handed it to James Davis, and he runs it to the goal line. And so those are some great memories. Obviously, a couple years ago, winning, but I got some bad ones too, man. I try not to think about them. There was some bad ones. Just don't get into that.
Coach, the depth chart this week, you got Hunter Johnson, Orbs, Eric Cooper as your backup quarterback. From the Citadel game, what you saw, those two quarterbacks, do you see a pecking order starting to appear there between those two? Yeah,
I think just based on that game and that performance, Hunter graded better, played better, and so if you're just going to go on one thing, I mean, that was really proud of him for his development because he's worked really hard. He's made a lot of progress. That's the thing you love to see in guys, because sometimes you're not getting a lot. You're just getting practice opportunity, but to see guys improve. And Zarek has done a phenomenal job for us. We see him every day, every meeting. But at the end of the day, though, you also got to take that to the field. And I think last week, Hunter played better. And, so, I mean, if we had to, he'd be the first one in this week, but it's a day-to-day process. That's because that's kind of where they are. It's not nobody has lifetime contracts around here. Every day is competition. And, but, based on where we are in that one game, he would be the first one in this week.
Last week on the catch that T made, not much was said about the throw that Hunter made.
Yeah, it was a great throw. Yeah, he's made a great throw, but I mean, it was an unbelievable catch. It was a really good throw, put the ball out there where it needs to be, but it's one of the best catches you'll ever see. Left-handed all the way and staying in bounds. It was phenomenal. But Hunter played very well, and executing and making the right decisions, and and Zarek made the right decision. He just made a few more mistakes. Missed a throw, had a bobbled snap, and everything matters and counts when you're in a very close competition, and that's exactly what that is.
As far as crowd noise and environment, how would you compare Williams-Brice to some of the other places you guys play regularly?
Oh, it's loud. I mean, they do a great job down there. It's they crank up the music and all that stuff. I mean, they do. It's definitely one of the loudest places that we go to.
Anybody got anything else? Thank you, Coach.
All right.